Def Jam, I introduce you to Ace.
Hey, knock, knock, bang, bang, where the cash at? You ain't gotta leave you bloody like a.
Before Ace Hood got taken under the wing of DJ Khaled and woke up in a new Bugatti.
Pull up a seat, bon appetit. No Louboutins when that red on your sleeves. Bang, bang, bang.
Before Ace Hood would land on the cover of XXL's 2009 Freshman list. Before Ace collaborated with the likes of T-Pain, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Trick Daddy, Flo Rida, Akon, and Future.
Hard.
Before his Rolex fell apart at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards.
Your bezel from your watch, your Rolex, falls off. Then had everybody on Twitter talking.
Before Ace Hood left Khaled at Def Jam Records, sparking rumors that things between the two were not so hot. Ace Hood wasn't sure what he wanted to do with his life, but then an injury ended his dreams of ever playing football. He turned to the next best option, which was rapping. After a bad knee injury put his mom out of work for months, well, she was running out of money and in danger of losing her house. Ace was determined to make it for her, and a celebrity sighting outside of a Miami radio station would make it all happen. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Ace Hood prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, we've covered a bunch of other rappers on this channel. A few that come to mind are DJ Khaled, but we've also done Kodak Black. We recently did Little Yachty, Little Uzi Vert. Be sure to check those out and let me know in the comments down below who you want us to document next.
I think I was in more of a state of shock, if anything, you know, when that situation actually happened. You know, me, I'm just like, you know, just man up to it, just say who did it.
Ace Hood was born Antoine McAllister on May 11, 1988 in Port St. Lucie, Florida. He and his 4 siblings were raised in Deerfield Beach by his Haitian mother, who was working 2 to 3 jobs to support them all. She raised them with strong Christian values, and she was a very strong, positive role model for Antoine growing up. Despite being raised in a rough part of town, his mom was able to give them a good childhood. While his siblings were off getting into wrestling, acting, and cheerleading, young Antoine wasn't sure what he wanted to do with his life. He liked hanging out with the boys around the legendary Alley Market and playing murder ball, which is just a terrifying nickname for street football.
Tackle on the grass, you got touch on the street.
He went to Deerfield Beach High School, and all that murder ball practice paid off because he ended up making the team. He was even working towards going pro until a serious injury in the 10th grade forced him to stop playing. Wasting no time and working towards a career, Antoine focused on rapping instead, which his family wasn't too happy about. He had already been writing down rhymes before the injury and focused on relating his struggles and successes through his lyrics. He picked his name Ace to show everyone he was a one-man army, and by the time he was 17 he was dropping mixtapes. Then one day his mom injured her knee and had to go through corrective surgery. It left her unable to work for 3 months, and she couldn't keep up with the bills. Afraid she would lose the house, she couldn't stop crying, and she asked her brothers for help.
In that moment, it changed my whole entire life. It changed who I was. It changed who I was doing it for.
He started working with an entertainment label called Dollars and Deals and recorded MOE, Money Over Everything. Florida was eating up the single, and it was his first real success. By 2006, he was finally starting to see some cash flow. When he got his first advance in the bank, he went to the Louis Vuitton store, threw down 10 grand, put another 20,000 in the bag, and then went and surprised his mother.
My mom went at the high school my mom worked at, and I handed her a bag, and she unwrapped the bag, and I was like, yo, look inside it.
Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, I bet rap sounded like a good career path for him after that. The exposure only encouraged Ace to set his sights higher. That same year, he saw DJ Khaled walking outside Miami's Jams 99.1 radio station. He ran up to him with his press kit, started rapping for him, and told him he wanted to perform at his upcoming birthday bash. Khaled was impressed with his talent, his attitude, and his swagger, and contacted his manager that night. He sent him some instrumentals for Ace to freestyle over and really liked what he heard. A few weeks later, Khaled had signed Ace Hood as the first artist on his We The Best label, distributed by Def Jam. Soon he was sharing the stage with big hitters and making 6 figures, all before turning the age of 20.
And I got the Ferrari, the 458 Italia. I got the Porsche. Still got my Jeep on them 8s. I still got the Camaro on 4s.
So yeah, that career his family didn't really want him to go after, well, it seems to have worked out just fine. Or at least a couple years ago. Or I don't know. As for the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is Before They Were Famous. My name is Mike McCredden and we make a lot of bio videos here on this channel. We've covered over 500 people. We do rappers, actors, YouTubers, singers, models, porn stars, basically anyone who's famous. Be sure to browse around, hit subscribe, and always watch these videos to the end because we always leave something for you at the very end of the video. Like this.
I met with Jay-Z, he shook my hand and said nice to meet you. Right in that Circle House studio, Dre and Khaled feature. Then after that point in time in life, it became a dreamer.